Hey guys, good morning. It's Tony. Just wanted to post this TA because I thought it was a little bit funny of what I noticed and where I think Bitcoin can actually drop. We've actually been struggling around this. Okay, we've actually been kind of consolidating around this price for like I want to say maybe 2 weeks now or so on this 35K price, roughly jumping between like $33,000 and $38,000 every so often or so, right? So, I mean, last time we were at this price, we stayed here for about, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'd say about a month and like a week or so, right? We've actually only started hitting this price last week, really. This is going to be the second week of us actually being here. So I don't want to say that we can definitely, I don't want to say that we're going to be here for another month, but we can definitely, I wouldn't be surprised if we just kind of trail sideways for the next week or two, right? But it does look like like I said, I'm still bearish. What I really wanted to come in right now is actually letting you guys know that on the daily we have never actually created anything like we're seeing right now. The Stoke trailing under the 40 and the reverse MACD actually giving me basically if you're in a long position to sell your longs, right? So I went back about a year or two and we haven't seen this in Bitcoin history, at least for the last like 2 years or so. We've never actually seen the Stoke trailing on the bottom and the MACD or my reverse MACD giving me this this basically sell my long signal, right? So I've never actually seen this. It's going to be pretty fun to watch it play out, to kind of give me an indication of what BTC will do now and probably in the future, when it gives me some sort of like signal like this again, which is basically kind of like a confluence for any similar movement I see in the future, right? Like I said, I don't know where price is headed right now. I wouldn't be surprised if we go down to 29K, but this signal specifically, Stoke being under the 40 and the MACD giving me a daily to sell my longs. So it's going to be pretty fun to actually see this play out. And I wouldn't be surprised if we keep trailing down. But the interesting part is I do think that if we break this price point and we kind of we trail further down, I would argue that the next stop would be 20K, and I think 25K would actually be another position of a downside. But I do think if we break this kind of consolidation period, I do think there's a bigger chance that we'll actually see 20K. So my recommendation right now is, if you have, let's say you have $1,000 that you want to spend on crypto, right? You want to buy crypto. I would highly recommend that you buy did I say $1,000? Yeah, $1,000. I would strongly recommend you start buying any Bitcoin, Ethereum, Doggy, whatever, right? Whatever project you believe in, strongly recommend you start buying right now, and you only spend half that. So you buy $500 right now, because the next stop, if we actually trail down, I do think that the next buying opportunity is going to be here, around like the 17 to 20K, 23K mark. I do think that's going to be the next buying opportunity, because if we actually break this support, I do think we're headed down to that, $20,000 mark, which was 2017 highs. I do think that's going to be a huge support. I do think that we'll bounce off there, because if we go lower than that, that's basically saying that all crypto is probably gonna go to shit and won't recover for a couple of years. But yeah, just super interesting to see, because I've never actually seen this specific combo play out. So if this actually means that we're in a kind of bearish territory, oh, that's my baby. But if we actually see this play out to the bear side, then it's kind of an indication of if Bitcoin actually gives me the same setup later on. I know roughly what direction it might take, right? But yeah, again, this isn't really TA on price. It's more of a recommendation of, hey, if you have $1,000, buy $500 worth of whatever crypto you like now, and save the other for maybe if we hit that 20K, 25K mark on BTC. and all crypto is running together basically on whatever Bitcoin does. So if Bitcoin rebounds, all crypto generally is probably going to rebound. The only ones that I maybe don't see rebounding too much is actually Doggy, to be honest. I think Doggy might actually trail lower and potentially stay at its former levels. So we have to really see how everything kind of plays out right now. But yeah, really, I think if we do break this actual support, I do think there's a very, 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 very strong chance we go down to like 23.5, possibly 20K 2017 highs. So I'll see you guys later.